Many have also come. We need to separate certain things. When it comes to certain regulations and rules, we have to follow our constitution to show that we are disciplined cadres. If the national chairman could offer to come personally to pick his nomination papers and also come to be nominated by this commission, then it would be important for all of us as cadres to follow, because we need to separate personalities from institutional mandates. And so I'm grateful that we are all here and you are candidates in your various respective capacities. Our party is a very strong party. Our party is a very lovely party. Our party stands on principles that are known by all of us. And you here gathered are candidates to represent this party at those topmost organs that you offer yourselves to be leaders. Most especially those who are vying to be members of the Central Executive Committee of the party. That is a very sanitized organ rather. For you to qualify to be a candidate, it means you know the party all around. It means you're ready to be vetted all around. It means there is nothing in your wardrobe that would qualify you to be disqualified. It means you have all the principles of the party, including personal discipline. And we are here just to encourage you and to set a few things clear and straight. Nobody is being favored. Nobody will be favored. Nobody is being taken special. Everybody is a candidate. And if you are a candidate, you have to conduct yourself as a candidate. I'm going to read to you the provisions of our Constitution, Schedule 4, which speaks about codes of conduct of party members. We felt concerned that many of you are running up and down in the countryside speaking things which are false and misrepresenting the party. And so we thought, as candidates at that level, you should come and we help you repackage you. So that when you go to look for votes, you go when you are reformed. You can speak what is allowed by law to be spoken. And therefore, we are here to help you understand that all of you will be treated fairly and all of you will present yourselves. There will be campaigns, elections will be through lining up, results will be declared in the open, you will have your agents at the polling stations, and nobody will cry after the results have been declared. If you cry, we might have tribunals which will hear your case. But for now, just know the system is going to be very, very fair. Now, it will start from who qualifies to be a delegate. I know some of you are blessed. Some of you are blessed, you have a lot of money. Yes. Kindly don't use that money to disorganize our party. On accreditation day, I would expect the district chairman to come with the members of his delegation from his district to the center. Should we hear that a candidate X is hiding delegates, I will plead that we should disqualify you. Can we all agree on that? Yes. Okay, you say yes. Our dates are as follows. The Central Executive Committee will start between 18 to 22nd. Arrival and accreditation of delegates for NEC will be on 22nd. Meetings of the National Executive Council, which is NEC, is on the 23rd. Arrival and accreditation of Special Organs National Elective Conference is on the 24th. The Conference of Special Interest Group is on the 25th. Arrival and accreditation of members of the National Conference is on the 26th, and then the conference is on the 27th and 28th. These are the dates for the National Conference. We are not going to Nambole, we shall be at Kololo. Our accreditation center will be at Nakawa. We shall send details. We are going to call chairpersons of the district for briefing. We shall give them the details of how they can bring the delegates, keep with them, and look after them. Positions. You have to go through all these levels. You appear before SEC, you appear in NEC, NEC will forward your name to the conference. And then the conference, in the conference you are going to campaign and you will be voted for the conference. And that is how it's going to be. And the voting will be through lining up. So the question is, who are the candidates? For you to qualify to be a candidate, you must be a registered member of the party. You must come from a branch. You must have given us all your details, your national ID, everything, which we did in the registration. The second phase, you must have been nominated officially, which you did. The third phase was for you to be cross-checked, which we have done. The fourth is through now the organs of the party that you're going through. The second question is, who are the voters? The voters for SEC members are those who qualify to come for the conference. And if I can read to you, according to the guideline, composition of the national conference. Because everybody who is a member of the national conference is a qualified voter for those who are going for SEC. The conference is composed of first, the national chairman, the first national vice chairperson, the second national vice chairperson female, the sixth vice chairpersons representing the regions of Uganda. These are Eastern Region, Central Region, North, West, Kampala, and Karamoja. NRM members of parliament, stroke flag bearers. NRM district chairpersons, stroke flag bearers. It is only in the position of MPs and district chairpersons that we take flag bearers to be members of the conference. Not anything below that. We have municipality mayors, NRM members of East African Legislative Assembly, National Executive Committee members of all special organs, all chairpersons of NRM branches in the diaspora.
There are a few things which I want you to know. The first one is discipline. If we had no discipline in the movement, I know many of you wouldn't have been here. So as you have joined the movement, behavior is very, very important. And especially for you leaders, the people outside there, they are watching you. I don't know whether you know that or you don't, but they are watching you. Any step you take, they are seeing you. So, for you to gain respect, you first of all must respect yourself. Don't become so cheap to the extent of being bought. Really? How can somebody buy you as if you are just granules? You must respect yourself. You must know that you have already gone up. You are on a different level now. Respect yourself. Don't antagonize others. No, respect them. If you do that, everything will be easy for you. Secondly, be trustworthy. Anything you talk about must be very clear to the masses. Very, very clear. Don't antagonize people. Persuade them to join you, to join the movement. If you do that, you'll be paying a lot to the movement. this movement you see now went through so many difficulties. But I'm not going to go into all that. But people like Jim here, he knows what you went through. And I wouldn't like other people to go through what you went through. Where we have reached now, we want to see our country going far from where we are. That's why our chairman has brought so many things to these Ugandans, to our people. You have heard of PDM, wealth creation, and so many things to help the people down below us. We must help our people. We must always listen to our people and try to guide them properly. Because Ugandans have already seen a lot, but now they want to enjoy the peace NRM brought in. I thank those who are going to join the Central Executive Committee. You're all welcome. And we are ready to work with you.
By the chairman, the electoral commission, it's not a crime. Why? I'm a victim of myself. They are saying I shoot the country. But because NRA originated from NRA, when my brothers were fighting on the battlefield, they did not say Kamuta family is going to lose 2 sons. And one should do, step aside. I have been chairman for NRM for the last 20 years. I have been winning Uganda with 99.8%. They did not complain. Why are they complaining now? Let us go for politics of some of the candidates. They are blackmailing, they are bringing politics of identity versus interest. So what we should do, let us use individual merit. This is Uganda, we cannot go to Congo, we cannot go to Tanzania, we want here to want some of our people.
Meeting, first of all, as a contestant, we are very happy for this meeting. First of all, it has highlighted those noble issues we have been always talking about. The issue of humanism, the issue of integrity, and we are also very happy for some of the contestants who are not abusive. That abusive language, the Right Honorable Secretary General has talked very well. We want to thank him and the chairman of the commission. He has talked about the reason why we are having these elections. Internal elections are very important. They are not about abusing. When we fight each other, we are going to bring a real way for our opponents. I think it has been highlighted very well. Then the other issue was about, people have been talking about lack of cohesion within the party, lack of cohesion within the contestants. I think it has been also brought up very well. We want to thank them so much for highlighting such issues that have been affecting these contestants. Lastly, the issue of politics of identity. Tango Doi bringing his son, that should not be even a point. We should also thank Tango Doi. Very many leaders have not brought their families into serving the nation. We want to thank Tango Doi. In fact, the president himself, we want to thank the president of Uganda for being an example, bringing up his family to serve the nation. Service above self. So there's no problem. What we are going to do, we are going to vote leaders. And as contestants, it is our duty to educate our voters. They are responsible. Don't vote money. Then lastly, the issue, most of these people who have been victims have not come for this meeting. Those who are victims, those who have stolen money, those ministers competing, they didn't come for this meeting because they know they have been victims. Apart from a few, the chief whip came, the vice chairman came. Those are people who are serving with integrity. But those who are serving for positions have not come for this meeting because for them they are for positions. not permission. This SEC is not a ceremonial position. So our leaders, most of our contestants, they want to be, they are looking for ceremonial positions, not for mission.
My name is Salim Uhuru. I have today attended the meeting that has been called by the Electoral Commission. I am so far happy with the guidelines that have been given, other than one particular issue was the vetting. Because when they say they are going to vet us, number one, we had expression of interest, meaning anybody who wanted to stand for the position had interest would come. Then we paid our nomination fee, meaning we have been officially nominated. Now, when you are officially nominated, what are you vetting? That's my question, because I've already gone into campaigns, I've made posters, I've made delegates, I've spent my money in facilitation. What next? So I see there's a challenge in the vetting process. And number two, you cannot think they will wish me well, the candidates that I'm standing against. But all in all, I am happy for the lining up. That is where there will be no more thieves. Because normally, we have never experienced a delegate conference of this nature. So I'm happy and confident of the regulations that have come out of the lining up, and I'm ready for the election. How do you vet me when I'm already nominated? I've been nominated, which means I've passed through all the requirements you need. Now you vet me 4 days to the election. I see there's a problem there. But however, I have no problem still with the vetting. The vetting is just the candidates who are also standing against me. That's where the challenge is. But I'm comfortable and I'm ready to take anybody down for the position of Vice Chairperson, Kampala region. My appeal to my fellow delegates, especially the candidates of SEC, abusive language is not acceptable. Even in the constitution, it's not acceptable. This is an internal election. I don't see why you should go more personal, because other than party issues, they have gone more personal. So we don't need that. And I call all of us, let us respect one another. For the best of our party and the best candidate, you must be exemplar. Do not go astray because you want the seat. This seat is not a do or die. You are coming to serve and go.
Yes,